Physical land constraints, why some land cannot be built on. You can have land that can be split, is zoned correctly, has utilities available, and you still cannot build on it because the land itself just doesn't work. In the last video, we talked about infrastructure. Now we're going even one layer deeper, because even if everything else checks out, the physical characteristics of the land can still stop the entire project. Most buyers look at land and think, it's flat enough, looks good, should work. But what you see from the road is almost meaningless. What matters is what the land allows you to do. There are 4 major physical constraints that determine whether land is usable. Number 1, wetlands. This is one of the biggest deal killers. You may not be allowed to build at all, or only within a very limited area, or you may need mitigation, and that is expensive and uncertain. Sometimes the entire parcel is effectively unusable. The best way to figure out whether wetlands impact a particular parcel is to contract with a specialist to do a wetland assessment or a wetland delineation to determine where the wetland begins or ends, and to determine where the buildable envelope exists. Number 2, topography. Slope matters more than people think. Steep land equals higher construction costs, higher excavation costs, drainage issues, foundation challenges. A beautiful view can come with a massive price tag. Number 3, buildable area, the buildable envelope. Even if the parcel is large, the actual buildable area might be very small. Why? Well, you have to deal with setbacks that are articulated in the zoning ordinance. Is there wetlands? Are there utility easements or other easements which impact the property? What are the natural features? 4, soil and drainage conditions. This ties directly into septic and structural stability. Poor soil equals failed septic. Poor drainage equals long-term water issues. Hidden costs that most buyers never anticipate. You can have 10 acres, great location, good zoning, but only half an acre is actually usable. That's the difference between a buildable property and a liability. Before buying land, ask, where can I actually build? How large is the buildable envelope? What are the physical limitations? Because if the land doesn't physically support your plan, nothing else matters. Call this buildable reality. Not how big is the parcel, but what portion of this land actually works. In the next video, we're going to look at the final layer, property tax classification. Because even if the land works, you still need to understand how ownership behaves over time.